Hello and welcome to another edition of In the Box Seat coming from the Gallery Restaurant.
Yes.
Hello, Ella.
We found out last week that my trademark is the place to be.
Yes.
And I think I say it a little too often, but however, the Gallery Restaurant is the place to be on Saturday. It's an amazing spot to take in all the racing, only $99, you get your seafood buffet.
Yeah.
There are still tickets available for this Saturday, so if you're not doing anything and you want to get along to the races, hop on our website and grab a table.
I was just perusing the menu up there. It
Yes.
looks outstanding. Not that I miss out on Saturdays
no,
here,
I'm
that's
sure
for
they
sure.
get you a gallery meal every Saturday.
Hopefully we can find a winner or two throughout the show to pay for the restaurants over the weekend. So
I think you already did last week with your winners. I think you're already up with the few that you got.
Yes, no, it's that's what a week study does for you. You find a winner or two. Celestial Ledger won the Doncaster. What a good horse he is for Les Bridge, Tyler Schiller. And Fiddler on the Roof was another winner that we found on the show last week for the very much informed Jay Bellamy. The stable's having a terrific run of things. Obviously, Pagato's been the stable star. He shoots for 6 straight.
Yes, we also announced that Pagato was our horse of the month for last month. I mean, with that form, you just can't go past him.
It would have been stiff to miss, really.
Very much so.
So he goes for 6 straight tomorrow in the first race. Lily Barr, who's been riding him, struck up a good sort of connection with the horse. She takes 3 off. And I think he was allotted 65.5, so he's got a lump 62.5 tomorrow. So he's getting up there in the weights, but as we've seen, Avenue of Stars has carried big weights to score as well. He was a winner at Grafton earlier in the week for Noel Callow and Johnny Field as well. Okay. So Pagato, horse of the month, no doubt there. And the local stables were really dominant on the 9-race card last week. Winners to Lee Freeman, had a smart 2-year-old. Scott Morrissey, Adam Campton and Toby Edmonds were all in the winner's circle, so the local trainers really did dominate the meeting. Ella.
Also, we had the Bow Desert Trials yesterday. There were 20 of them, quite a lot. Anything that caught your eye while you were out there?
Yeah, a 2-year-old from the Adam Campton stable, a fellow by Headwater called Haney.
Oh.
Yes, he won quite impressively. And one from Matthew Dunn's stable, a horse called Orient Secret, who the owners got quite excited over the concluding stages watching it trial. It looks like it'll go to the races and win first up. It sat just off the speed.
That's what ownership's all about, isn't it?
Absolutely.
You get excited no matter the race.
They were excited. They had a couple of runners throughout the day. And it's actually good to see a few owners turn up to the trials at Bow Desert yesterday. Track was heavy but good. It trialled pretty well throughout the morning. Had a heavy dew at the start, and then the times got quicker. Just for reference points, if you're doing the reviews of the trials there, which Gibbo will have them online.
Yes, trial reviews will be online by the time that this is live.
Yes, that's how it works, the magic of television, or whatever this is. Speaking of the Winter Carnival, there's a few contenders trialling in Brisbane yesterday as well. There was a big set at Doomben, as well as we might see a few horses. The Wave winner, Arts Object, was trialling yesterday at Bow Desert, so likely to head to a race here first up during the Hollindale meeting.
Yes, speaking of that Hollindale meeting, it's right around the corner. We are so excited. We've obviously got all the packages online at the moment. So the two we're looking forward to are the 4X long lunch down in the Glass House and also a Moet moment in the event centre. So you obviously have your Skyline, your Gallery, your GA packages as well. So much to choose from and so much racing to watch. So definitely one that you have to be at.
What's the 4X long lunch?
It's exactly what it sounds like. Get your 4X, get your long lunch, and punt all day.
That sounds like
Beers, betting, and banter.
Sounds like me on a Friday.
Perfect. Do it on a Saturday as
well.
At
home, with tins in the fridge.
I think it'll be better here at the races.
Sometimes you do get jealous of what's going on around you while you're working here at the races, so the 4X long lunch sounds terrific. In lead up to the Hollindale, we're only 4 weeks away from the feature race. We'll have a flashback each week of some of the winners over the past few years. We'll start our memorable moments package from the Hollindale Stakes with none other than Might and Power, who's arguably one of the best racehorses to grace the Gold Coast Turf Club. So much so that the bar was named after him after he was successful in his 1998 romp of the AD Hollindale Stakes.
Missed it, Might and Power. He's come out at the tail of the field, would you believe? Jazzak from the inside was the first to go, and Quick Flick began quickly, followed by Vitaman and Summercrest. Might and Power's been stoked up by York. He's gone through to fourth spot. He'll get outside these horses in a moment and go up towards the lead. Broan on his outside from Summer Bow and Last Galactic Valley. Down the back, 14.50 to go. Quick Flick is the leader. Might and Power's gone up to join him on the outside, and they go together down the back straight. Broan third. Jazzak getting a nice cushy run on the inside. Vitaman's racing fifth in the middle. 2 lengths away, then Supercrest on the inside of Summer Bow, and about 5 to Galactic Valley. York had taken Might and Power to the lead at the 1100 metres mark. He's bowling along by 2 to Quick Flick, who wants to over race on the inside of Broan. 1.5 lengths to Vitaman on the outside of Jazzak. 1 length further back is Summer Bow. On the fence then as they start the run down the side, Supercrest, and last of all is Galactic Valley. They're on the side of the track there. 900 from home. Might and Power, the pacemaker. He's just increasing the tempo now. He led 1 3/4 to Broan. On the French third is Quick Flick. 1.5 lengths to Vitaman, followed by Jazzak. 1 length away, Summer Bow, Supercrest, and last of all is Galactic Valley. Past the 600 metres mark, and York said it's time to go, and away went Might and Power. He came to the bend with a lead of about 4 or 5 lengths over Quick Flick and Broan, and then Vitaman, Jazzak, Summer Bow, Supercrest, and Galactic Valley. Around the bend, 3.50 to go, and Might and Power, he's a mile in front, turning for home. Might and Power's out, 6 lengths to Quick Flick. Summer Bow on the outside is running home well, and then Vitaman, but it's all Might and Power. York had a peep over the shoulder. He didn't get out of the gates all that well. It took him a while to get to the front, but he's 6, 7, 8 in front of Summer Bow. The crowd are going berserk here. Might and Power, he's careered away. He's down. He won by a big margin. I reckon John Tapp was right. I reckon he won by 6.5 lengths to Summer Bow. Third's either Galactic Valley or Jazzak, and then Supercrest, followed by Quick Flick. A long way back on the field then to Broan, and last time was...
What a horse he was. Caulfield Cup, Melbourne Cup double, Cox Plate. He pretty much won it all. Yeah. And it was good that Jack Denham did bring him to Brisbane for that carnival back in 98, sort of back when no one really concentrated on a carnival. They went everywhere, and he won the Hollindale before winning the Doomben Cup double. And no doubt there'll be a few horses trying to do that this year. Queen Elizabeth is generally a bit of a guide. We'll get a few horses. Zarek, who was placed in the Hollindale, lines up in the Queen Elizabeth on Saturday at the Championships. And next week, the JRA Plate's often a race that you start to see the horses head that way. So looking forward to having a bit more of the puzzle of the Hollindale work out over the weekend. Let's find a winner for this week. 7-race card. It's
we've got the Australian Liquor Marketeers Race Day.
Say that twice.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit of a tongue twister, isn't it? So we're looking forward to that one. Lots of drinks on course, of course. My tip will be race 6, number 8, Price Cost. Came first at Bow Desert over at Easter.
Yes, it did, yep.
Has won a race on the synthetic before as well. So look, hopefully a win.
Yeah, ploughed through the mud at Bow Desert for Paula Barron. Sunny days in race 2. Hopefully plenty more of these. It won last week over 1200. It's on a quick 7-day backup and backing trip to 1050, but I think they've found a very winnable race at Class 2 plate level. So off the back of a really good trial on the poly, Sunny Days was successful last week. We had it in our Bet's Friends Quinella with the third horse.
Yes.
Oh, sad face. First and third, bloody Marley Doon runs second, who will probably run second again. Shout out to the chairman and his mum, who bred it and owns it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
all greys.
We
She
can
loves grey
hope
horses.
for a winner. Maybe if we mention it on the show, it gets the win. That's what we like to say around here. So.
Yeah, and it's the place to be. We'll catch you next week on In the Box Seat as we prepare for the Hollindale Stakes meeting. We'll have a bit more of a preview of that next week, as well as another program here at the Gold Coast. Are you trackside tomorrow?
I'm not trackside. You always mention it when I'm not trackside. Thanks for that one, Mitchie, but I'll be back next week.
Maybe I knew you weren't trackside, that's why I mentioned it. And I'll catch you from the place to be here at the Gold Coast Turf Club tomorrow.